We got a victory to talk about in California, as one of the major cities was looking to make the entire city a gun-free zone. Yeah, let's talk about that. Before I jump into that, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, and that's Lear Capital. Guys, the United States is broken. It's just going to keep on printing money, which is why you and I have to do something to protect our savings. That's one of the reasons that I buy physical gold and silver from Lear Capital. They ship it directly to my door in just a few days, and they can also tell you how to protect your retirements by adding gold to your 401ks or IRA accounts. Head on over to LearGG.com or call 1-800-260-5075 and get your free investor guide. With a Google rating of 4.8, over $3 billion in transactions, and over 90,000 happy customers, they'll be sure to help you start to protect your investment and your retirement with gold and silver. Once again, check them out at LearGG.com or 1-800-260-5075. Thanks to Lear Capital for being a sponsor of this channel. Hey guys, my name is Jared. This is Guns and Gadgets. If you would love to enjoy news, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent about the Second Amendment, then I ask you to please hit that subscribe button down below as I bring you that information every single day, oftentimes multiple times a day, so check back frequently. Also, turn on that bell notification down below to all notifications and make sure you have your notifications for YouTube turned on your mobile device. That's how that works. My birthday's tomorrow. I'm hoping to get to 650,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, smash that subscription down below. And if you are subscribed, or you think you are, double check it. YouTube's playing that once a month game. I appreciate your efforts. Guys and gals, let's go to San Francisco. The Board of Supervisors in San Francisco had pitched an ordinance which was going to turn the entire city, basically, into a gun-free zone, similar to what New York did, New Jersey, Hawaii, and now Massachusetts, which still is the worst one I've ever seen. They were going to ban guns and carrying guns in a whole bunch of places. Only for law-abiding folks, that needs to be said. It's not going to do anything for criminals who will continue to carry illegally and commit crime and hurt people and victimize people. This is only going to affect those people who would stop those ass clowns. Check this out. This is actually from the filing. It's file number 230736, and this is how they would amend current law. This ordinance would prohibit firearm possession in designated prohibited places, including child care facilities, election facilities, medical facilities, private parks and playgrounds, places of worship, and private establishments. And places of worship and private establishments, it wouldn't apply there unless the owner has expressly permitted firearm possession. Now, they had a couple carve-outs where you could go into those places with a firearm as long as it was unloaded and secured in a safe type lockbox, which is where even the people who watch my videos who are anti-gun, and I'm glad you watched, because hopefully we can have discussions about why the Second Amendment is actually valid and important for saving you as well. Where is the thought process behind that? Like, people carry guns for self-defense. Multiple Supreme Court decisions have backed that. We don't get our rights from the Constitution. We have that right. It's recognized. The Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution is only a restriction on government, which says you shall not infringe upon that right. How does somebody having to unlock a box, grab ammo, load and make ready, and then engaging a threat that's looking to take their life immediately or others immediately? How does that work, guys? How does that work in your thought process? It doesn't, but let's continue. So Supervisor Catherine Stefani just tabled this motion indefinitely. Why? Because she got this letter from the Second Amendment Foundation and the California Rifle and Pistol Association. This is an 8-page letter. This is just page 1. I'll have it linked down below. But they're threatening to sue them off the map. Here's some quick quotes real quick. Chuck Michel, who is the president of the California Rifle and Pistol Association, said this. This happened after CRPA and SAF sent a letter to the Board of Supervisors explaining why the planned ordinance would be unconstitutional. It is truly unfortunate that San Francisco politicians refuse to respect the Second Amendment and can't accept the new legal reality that people have a Second Amendment right to carry a firearm in public. Alan Gottlieb, the executive vice president of the Second Amendment Foundation, said this: "As soon as we were advised of this proposal, we took action. This is not the first time we've had to stop extremist gun control in San Francisco. We successfully sued the city twice over attempted handgun bans, and we won both times. We're prepared to do it again, but our letter to the Board of Supervisors evidently has made that unnecessary. And my buddy Adam Kraut, who is the executive director of SAF, he said, "Our warning to the Board of Supervisors was direct and left little room for doubt about our intentions. The letter clearly explained why the proposal was bad policy and would result in another SAF CRPA victory. We also reminded the board it should wait to see whether the state legislation is adopted and how it fares under litigation. That appears to have had the desired impact." Now, in tabling this motion indefinitely, Stefani complained about things like that pesky Bruin decision, which is forcing police in San Francisco to start issuing permits for concealed carry. Oh, the nerve of that freedom. But these liberals will not stop, guys and gals. Stefani said that she's hoping that the state government will do something similar to that ordinance. Perhaps that is foreshadowing. We will need to watch if they're going to do something to help San Francisco be more of a utopian paradise where only unicorns and rainbows are allowed to shit in the street. I don't know. You tell me. But either way, this is a win. Thanks to Second Amendment Foundation and the California Rifle and Pistol Association for basically telling them, do this, and we're going to take you to court, and we're going to destroy you, and you'll pay for all of it. And that's a good thing, guys and gals. I always say support those who support you. There's a link right down in the video description of all of my videos of how you can support groups like Second Amendment Foundation. So check them out. Remember, support those who support you. These groups, in order to do what they're doing, cost money. They're nonprofits. Their money comes from the membership and donations and stuff like that. So join these groups, especially if you're one who says, hey, why isn't somebody suing here? That's probably one of the reasons, is they need some funding, they need standing. So if you're not a member, join so that they can have standing in your municipality. Things like that go a very, very long way. So big win by SAF and CRPA, and this is great. If you want to look at that letter, I'll have it linked down below. And I'll see you all on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, check back often, and have a great day. Take care.